Man, it has been a couple days since even getting a lift. I think I pulled, man, I don't like that light. Nope. I think I might have just strained a muscle in my forearm when I was maxing out on deadlift the other day. Idiot, I know. But so I've just kind of taken it easy these last couple of days. Heck, I even did squats on, like, just squats. I think it was Tuesday and no, Monday or Tuesday, I don't remember. And oh man, at the end, for some, like, just keeping my arm up like this, you know, to hold the bar, just destroyed it. So I took a few days off and I went back in today. I did some back and I pulled hard. You know, I didn't go heavy, but I did lots of repetitions and a decent amount of weight. Where I've been trimming down, I think that's kind of what I'm going to start doing now. I want to do power. I want to compete, but I'm really on a good kick of losing weight right now. And I would really like to keep losing some weight, but also define my muscles. So I think that's what I'm going to keep doing, is just lots of repetitions, medium weight, and lots of sets. I think I did seven different workouts just for back, and then one or two for biceps, which it was nice. It's nice. I'm not feeling anything, so knock on wood, right? And I've got a decent pump right now too. Listening to the scriptures as I work out, and it's really neat because it's talking about prayer and the power that prayer has, and it's so interesting how we just take it for granted. It's like your forearm muscle. We don't really ever think to work it out and make it stronger, right? We just think that it's going to get stronger with the other things that we do. Just like maybe sometimes we forget about prayer, but hey, we're going to church. Hey, we're paying our tithing. Hey, we're being good people. We're helping people out. But that little thing, that forearm workout that's going to help you to lift that deadlift up, lift that weight up, and that prayer that's going to help you to have the strength that you need to overcome temptation, to feel happiness and joy, and be connected with our God. It's interesting how we just tend to overlook it sometimes. I know that I have. I know that there's been many times in life that I just don't even pray, and it's bad. And it's not because I don't want to, because I just you can't see my fingers, but quotations, get busy, you know? I've really been making it a point to listen and to pray more. It's interesting that when you listen, you hear. And if you act on what you hear, it normally turns out really good. Two things today. I went to Costco to go get some baby formula, and I get there because that's the formula that we really like, but it's been out of stock. So I go and I pick up 6 boxes, and right before I was about to leave the aisle, I think to myself, I should text my wife and see if we need 2 more. But I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm fine, we got this, I got this. Get to the front, come to find out that you can only buy 2 at a time. Which is kind of ridiculous for Costco because you buy in bulk. But if I would have just listened to that prompting and texted my wife, I literally had my phone out and I had already typed up a message, but then I deleted it. And if I would have just sent the message, my wife would have responded and been like, hey, actually, you can only get 2. Because she knew that, right? Another thing, we get home and I'm going into the room to go get a diaper for the little man. And I only grabbed 1. But as I'm walking away, I think, grab a couple more and just take them out there. And I'm like, nah, I'm already on my way out. Well, wife gets home less than an hour later, and guess who poops their pants? Little baby boy. So, wife's like, man, I need a diaper. So I had to walk back into the room, and it's not like it was anything huge or bad, but if I would have just listened to the Spirit, save time. He can be your constant companion. It's really neat that we have that opportunity. And everybody can have the Spirit. Everyone can have everyone can have the light of Christ, which is the knowledge of good and evil. In order to have the Holy Ghost, you need to be worthy of it, but you also need to have been baptized by the power of the priesthood, and then be confirmed and receive the Holy Ghost. And He will always be there for you. Many times when I served my LDS mission in Colombia, I've had the feeling or the thought, take a couple extra bucks. And the days that I did, it was needed. And the days that I didn't listen, it was needed and I didn't have. Kind of all over the place on this, but I'm getting close to home. The word for today is gregarious. Gregarious, very simply, willing to talk to people, being social. I feel like I am definitely a gregarious person. Gregarious, whatever the word is. And, excuse me, I really enjoy it. Today, I met, well, technically, I didn't meet, but a few days back, just because I was willing to talk to this really big dude, and he said something, I started talking to him. Now we're homies. We talk to each other at the gym. Another kid today, he came in and he asked me a question, but I could tell that he didn't speak English, so I started speaking Spanish to him, and guess what? We ended up being homies. And then I met his buddy who he was working out with. And then there was this other kid on the incline bench. And I ran over because he was struggling on a lift, and I helped him out. Christ would talk to people. And I'd like to strive to be like him. The greatest responsibility. If you know, you know. Shout out to Dad Gang. Stay strong.